Wayne Brady makes an announcement. It was the first thing we teased. He is. Do you want to guess it? Do you know it?
No, I'm just thinking Wayne Brady. The only time I see him still is on Let's Make a Deal.
He was. Did you say he would be a good Jeopardy host?
I thought he would be really good. Yeah,
I'm a fan.
Yeah,
I know you are.
I've always liked his stuff. I like, Let's Make a Deal for me was one of the first game shows I remember watching as a kid and thinking it was awesome.
And I thought he was funny on that. Drew Carey hosted that show.
Whose Line?
Yeah, I thought Wayne
really
Brady
great on
good.
Whose Line.
And of course, the Dave Chappelle Show.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That changed a lot of people's opinions. I don't think you watched.
I didn't watch, but I know the line you're talking about is something about a bitch.
Wayne Brady gonna have to
Back a bitch.
Choker bitch.
Choke a bitch. Yeah. We don't say it anymore. I just did. We don't say it anymore.
Nope.
That was a
different time.
Different time. We said the things like that to get laughs. We don't say those things anymore. And that's when Wayne Brady went from being this little kind of mambly-pambly to being
a little more edgy.
That was the whole point. He's talked about that skit, and that was the whole point, is everyone saw Wayne Brady as so safe. That was always his thing.
Wayne Brady's 51. He's just admitted to us and himself he's pansexual. It means he's, and I'm quoting now, sexually down for all of it. That's a Wayne Brady line. He goes, I don't care if you're gay, straight, black, white, pan, bi, doesn't matter to me. I'm down for it.
What? Look, I'm not trying to sound...
Bit of a surprise.
I don't want to sound insensitive.
Yep.
I'm unfamiliar with pansexual.
I am too. I don't know exactly what that is.
I think he's not the most... Someone announced he or she was pansexual within the past. Was it Miley or someone else?
Sounds like a Miley.
Does that mean they just
everything
love for love?
Anything and everybody.
Yeah.
It's about the person. He goes, I don't care if you identify as gay, straight, bi, trans, or non-binary. I can be attraced to you. I'm pan. He was married a couple of times.
I thought he was married with kids and stuff.
Yeah. He says.
Not that means anything, but.
Yeah. He says, hey, I'm 51 and I am down for all of it.
I probably shouldn't have said that, but we're on strike.
Yeah.
My mistake. It's been a long time since I talked into a microphone.
Hey.
I just got to, hang on, I'm getting a call from the producers of Let's Make a Deal. What? I don't have to come back. Bad image? Okay, my bad.
Trying to fill the time here?
I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter what's behind door number 1, 2, or 3. I'll take it all. What?
We were just he was just on the picket line. We just thought we'd ask you what you thought about the weather.
Yeah, pansexual, says Wayne Brady.
I had never, I feel like I've heard that term, but I never.
Yeah, he loves it all.
Yeah. Where does that fall is that in the plus category?
I think so.
LGBTQ plus?
Yep. I think it's plus.
I do too.
Okay.
And there's IA, LGBTQIA plus. I don't know all the letters. I know most of them, and I'll put that in the
What do you think? I think I do. What do you think the I would be?
Hold on a minute. Let me go through them. All right.
You got your L.
Lesbian.
G.
Gay.
B.
Bisexual.
T.
Trans.
Correct.
Gender, transsexual.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Q.
Well, that's queer, but I thought that
it's questioning.
Questioning used to be queer.
Used to be.
They changed it. All right, questioning. Not sure.
We sound like 3 uncles at a family reunion.
I know.
Whose nephew just came out and was like,
now.
I'm pan, and now the 3 of us are eating potato salad. Like,
What is that? He was ill. No, he can't be ill.
He's pan.
Yeah, did you hear about Ricky? He's pan. I don't know what that means.
Is he going overseas?
Is he cooking? No.
Well, now the I and the A, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it like, it can't be intersex.
It is intersex.
Intersex. And is A asexual?
It is.
Okay. That's when asexual, we learned about when I was in school, it was like plants were asexual. You isn't that right? You had no sex.
My understanding is you have zero desire to have sex of any kind.
Okay. And there was I just was watching the classic movie War Games the other night, 1983. And I remember this joke because I used to be on HBO all the time when I was a kid, and this was what the scene they would show to like tease it, part of it. And he's kind of a high school, Matthew Broderick plays kind of a high school loser, but he is really good at computers. Now here all these years later, he'd probably do a really good job in this AI time. But he had failed a science test, and the professor was going over the science test, the high school teacher, and he said, who introduced the idea of asexual reproduction? That's reproduction without sex. And Matthew Broderick said, your wife?
Zing.
Classic. Classic. And the teacher's like, get out.
Get out.
Get out right now. Go to the office. Go to the office. So I think pan must be a plus because it's not covered in the other letters.
Yeah, there's no P in the group.
Eventually, maybe, but not yet.
Yeah.
So he's pansexual Wayne Brady. That's the big breaker today.
Okay.
I think Chris Tipp's probably right that he just was doing that sort of because the writer's strike is going on. Speaking of which, Jeopardy has made an announcement. They are going ahead when the show comes back, even if the writer's strike is still going on. Ken Jennings will host, and remember, he's scabbing. He is crossing the picket line to host the show. There will be no writers, so they are using old clues that they have already used, along with several clues that have already been written and banked by the writers before they went on strike.
No new material.
No new material, and contestants will be given second chances. So they'll be on – a lot of contestants are coming back that lost the first time around and are given a second opportunity in it. Played well, but because then they're guaranteed to have not been on the show where the questions were used. But then again, you think you just get new. I don't know why they're doing it that way, but they are. They're inviting back and giving a second chance to players who thought their chance to come back and play had gone away forever, and that's what they've decided to do. They didn't think it would be fair to have new contestants making their first appearance on a show that didn't have original material. That's the executive producer talking there. And Ken Jennings has agreed to host it. Mayim Bialik will not. She stands with the writers.
Yeah.
Ken Jennings will scab it up.
Yeah.
He didn't care.
I mean, I guess Jeopardy is slightly different, but I mean, all the other shows are still going on, but I guess they're reality-based, like Ninja Warrior and America's Got Talent. There's no writers.
Yeah. That's why The View's still on. Whoopi Goldberg said it. There's no writers on this show, so we just come in here and talk.
What about a show like, Survivor? That's all. I mean, that's coming back, but that's
no writers,
not scripted.
An unscripted show. But do you think sometimes?
What about Shazam? Like Beat Shazam?
I don't know.
I don't know if they have writers though.
But aren't you surprised that somebody like a Jeff Probst, who's the host of Survivor, doesn't stand with the writers?
A little.
Like Mayim Bialik has. I mean, she's not a writer. She's an actress.
Yeah.
But I guess the actors are on strike too.
And
so,
probably they've already shot Survivor. Chances are they shot it, 4 months ago.
So I wonder if they'll go like next year if it's still going on.
There may
Maybe
be no spring Survivor.
It's possible.